Hello guys, I'm Tim Klink with MasterTech, America's #1 renovation, solar, and lithium battery integration system installer here in Elkhart, Indiana. And what we've got here, we've got a brand new 2022 Newmar Mountain Aire, and it is a 4551 model. And what we're doing to it is our 52-volt lithium battery system. We're doing over 32,000 kW of lithium battery. That's 2 modules that are 315 pounds apiece. We're doing a 10,000 watt Victron Energy inverter system. We're doing, of course, the full lithium integration by Lithionics, which is the UL approved cell and BMS that is rated for starting the coach, where other lithium battery systems are not rated for cranking amps, where the Lithionics battery system is. We're doing our 52 volt to 12 volt converter system. On the chassis, we've integrated the first 52 volt, 10,000 watt alternator charging system. So going down the road, not even considering the solar, you'll be able to run all of the air conditioners through the 10,000 watt inverter system and be able to run the entire coach, refrigerator, microwave, whatever you want to run off of that alternator system, because it is 10,000 watts. So you don't have to waste money running a generator that can use up to a half a gallon of fuel an hour on a week. That's dang near 100 gallons, guys. So this keeps you more economically efficient. On the roof, full roof cover, we're doing 20 panels on the roof. The front grid systems will fold up left to right. The back system is our standard panel system up in the middle on the back, all elevated off the roof to the height of where the awnings are, and therefore you get full sun exposure. We use the Go Power 190 watt panel, and again, we're doing 20 panels. Coming down from the panel, we're running 2 grids down through Victron Energy's MPPT controller, which is a cabin type house system that is capable of 450 volts. So here at MasterTech, we are the integration specialists. We're going to go on the inside and do some talks on the inside, what we're going to do on this coach, as we have done so many others. So if you want to have this done, it's not cheap, but if you want the best of the best, and you want convenience, and you want performance, this is the only way you can go. So check out MasterTech's website, follow us on Facebook, and all of our other Instagram, etc. Like us. We would appreciate the love, support, as we have for the RV industry. Since 1997, we've been serving this industry. So we're going to go on the inside and proceed from there. Here we're on the inside of the coach, and over the driver's seat, you can see that the Silverleaf system is directly up here. This, we will add the Lithionics platform to that, so you'll be able to monitor the battery systems from that, along with Bluetooth as well. So that is part of the Lithionics battery system that is unique. It has got its patented BMS system that is not only Bluetooth, but it is the only contactor-based high amperage lithium battery BMS system in the industry today. Again, Lithionics is the top of the top marine RV applications. Most batteries are UL approved battery cell and BMS, unlike any other system out there. So up here, we're going to be integrating our battery on-off master switches, and that actually shuts it off right at the BMS, which is direct from the cell itself, versus an RV disconnect is an inline feature down the road. So that's why a lot of people, when they go to shut off the battery system, you know, there's a ghost draw, because the electrical system still needs to be able to turn on and turn off. So there's always ghost draws to the system. So with the Lithionics, when you hit off on their lithium battery system, off is off. We'll go to the back of the coach. So directly up on this wall here, we're actually going to be adding a Silverleaf screen, because the battery, or the Lithionics slash Silverleaf system up in the front of the coach, unfortunately is kind of in the way on the driver's seat. So when you're actually running your coach, whether you got a front screen and a back screen, they're not exactly convenient. So this system is more unique because with the slide outs in, you can still get access to this. So we're going to be doing an additional Silverleaf integration here, so they'll be able to have complete control over that. And then we're doing our Victron 7-inch monitor. It's brand new touchscreen directly above that system as well. Okay, moving into the coach in here. So this is the Newmar 110 volt distribution system along with the inverter distribution system. So as you can see, they've got 5 breakers that is for outputs on this. Again, we're doing a 10,000 watt inverter system. That means that inverter system will run all 3 air conditioners off of the battery. And again, it's all 52 volt. And then this is the existing 110 volt distribution system. We're going to be replacing this and putting a second one down below. They're all identical, so it's kind of like more of the marine industry where you have full integration, all spelled out, all to compliance, and bad, you know what. So this is what's going into the belly of the beast. This is 10,000 watts, 10K inverter system on this Newmar Mountain Aire. So we replaced the wiring going from our new distribution all the way into the basement and then back. So with this belly, or with this beast here, you're going to be able to run everything within the coach. Here we are in the belly of the beast here on this brand new Newmar Mountain Aire, in which this is going to be the new battery bay. It's going to have all the distribution, the solar integration, everything's going to be within this bay. We're not going to completely destroy the bay. There will be additional storage within it as well, but this is where over 32,000 watt hours of lithium is going. 2 modules, and I guess it's only about 630 pounds worth of weight. And then, of course, we're taking out the existing RV batteries on the other side. And the comparison is 100 pounds of lithium to 1,000 pounds of lead acid. So you're talking, if you were in the real world, you'd be quite a few pounds additional. So we're integrating up between the frame rails. You can see our bracketry up in the top. That's where the 10,000 watt 48 volt inverter system is going to run everything within the coach. So here what we say is the belly of the beast. We've got our Lithionics battery system. This is the 32,000 watt hours of lithium battery. Each battery weighs 315 pounds, and this is all 52 volt output. We've actually integrated this with a combiner box at the top to combine both batteries together. This is truly the only balanced battery system made in the world today. We've integrated it with a 4-port, which allows the customer for expandability in the future. So should he wish to go to 64,000 watt hours, all we got to do is add 2 more modules side by side on the batteries, and he will have 64,000 watt hours. Up here on this side, we have our solar charge converter. In the middle, between the frame rail on this 2020 Newmar Mountain Aire, this is where the 3,000 watt inverter was. We put in a 10,000 watt 52 volt inverter system. The advantages of 52 volt is it allows you to run high amperage devices at a lower amp. So if you were running this on 12 volt, you would need very high amperage fuses, and one fuse would not run 2 inverters. So continuing on here on the side directly above, you're going to see all of our battery management system. That is actually our shunt, it is our DC power in, and our DC power out. On the inside of the coach, which we'll review in a sec, we installed an additional Silverleaf monitor. We installed new wiring from the inverter system to the back. So this is truly a 50 amp coach. So in reality here, you got a generator on the front that has 50 amp output. If you're plugged into the wall, you have 50 amp input. If on this particular coach, if you are physically running an inverter system, you have 50 amp input. So this is like the baddest of the baddest. We added a lot of other things to the coach, such as bay cooling. So this entire compartment can actually be ventilated thermostatically through the outside. We also added an additional item since this customer periodically may go to Las Vegas or higher temperature environments. We've installed in another a selective cooling system that will actually pull a little bit of the cool air from inside the coach and ventilate it into the basement to allow exhausting. So this is the baddest of the baddest, guys, the best of the best. So we're going to go around and take care of some other things here. So this is on the passenger side of the coach, which we've got the Lithionics BMS system. This is the only contactor-based BMS system in the world today. It is all UL approved, DOT approved, and more importantly, RVIA approved, along with Silverleaf compatibility as well. It is also Bluetooth, so it physically communicates to your cell phone as well. This is what I was telling you on the other side is our distributor, our link shunt, and our power in. This all individually fuses everything within the coach itself. Again, these is the baddest of the baddest. Each battery together combined is 32,000 watt hours. Up here we have our Lithionics state of charge meter, which actually shows any service codes, the status of the batteries itself. It is not only reported here, but it is also Bluetooth on his cell phone, as I said a little bit ago. It is also reported on the Silverleaf modules inside the coach as well. So let's go on the inside and check out the rest. So we're inside the control room, as we say. This is a 2022 Newmar Mountain Aire, which did not come with a Silverleaf monitor here, in which there's a front one, which is by the driver's seat. There's a rear one in the bedroom slide, but if the slide out is in, you can't physically get to it. So more centrally located, we installed another Silverleaf monitor. We also upgraded the front and the back monitor and the electronics within TM102, etc., with all the Lithionics programming as well. So everything reports to Lithionics. This up here is our unique integration. It's a Touch 50 by Victron Energy, which also controls basically the inverter system, the solar system. Right now it's showing that we have 519 watts on AC loads. Our PV charging right now is 372 watts, and then it shows what our battery charge is as well, and it shows whether in a live interactive display what is going and coming from the system. Again, this is all 52 volt, so 52 allows faster charging, it allows slower draining, and less amperage. When you have less amperage, you have less heat. This here is our new distribution system. This was not previously installed by Newmar. We actually integrated 50 amp going down to and from the inverter system. So now it is a truly balanced 50 amp coach. Primarily how Newmar puts these in, or coach manufacturers, is the biggest inverter is 3000 watt. So they're typically running like a 10-2, 10-3 wire from here down to the bottom. It's not enough for this type of power. So we can run all three air conditioners off of the inverter system. So we have our shore power distribution, we have our inverter power distribution, all nicely clean. Everything is loomed, everything is integrated to the best of the best.